Hi, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just jamming over here. Basically, I'm just playing by ear. Um, I'm just jamming. I'm working on the song, "The Days of Wine and Roses," and it's coming through me by ear. Because thanks to Nando Swan, we do this at Nico's, and by osmosis, I'm just learning it. I really appreciate Mr. William Valdez. He gave me the skill to be able to do chord solos. He taught me. He gave me what the mindset, tool set, and skill set. And Nando is the one that comes up with this song. So I'm also learning by osmosis. I'm very privileged to be working with Nando. Now, getting on with Kika tips. I'd like to go ahead and address what some of the students were talking about Monogatari design. Okay, Pupuli, if you look over here, Pupuli, Paani means outside. So if you're in a key of C, you play in C, you're inside. And in C, that's fine, you're inside. But once you go outside, that's Pupuli Paani. In other words, you're outside of the key of C that you're traveling. There's atonal. So the understanding there is outside is Pupuli Paani, and inside is consonants. It's wonderful. Now the next thing I'd like to address is the student that is learning his fingerboard, and he shared with me, he knows what I shared with him, that where the notes are over here, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and then between E and F and B and C is the exceptions, okay? But what he was asking me is about what is the one in the middle. So from E to F, that's an exception, and then from F to G, we have what is called an upper neighbor. So what is the upper neighbor of F? F sharp. Go to G. What is the lower neighbor of G? G flat. And that happens throughout the fingerboard. So please, if you have any questions, please let me know again. So I'm adjusting upper neighbors and lower neighbors. The next one I'd like to address is the chromatic scale. I've been assessing what I wrote. Okay, first of all, for the chromatic scale, these are your intervals. Root, major second, minor third. So it's major second, major second, minor third, perfect fourth, augmented fourth, perfect fifth, augmented fifth. This is augmented fifth, which is also a minor six, major six, minor seven, major seven in octave. So from C to C sharp, that's a minor second, and also that's a D flat. Okay, then that goes to D. D goes to D sharp, which is a minor third, which is also E flat. E flat goes to E, E goes to F. F goes to F sharp, which is also a G flat. So it's augmented fourth or diminished fifth. The G flat goes to G natural, which is a perfect fifth. The G goes to the G sharp, which is a minor six or a sharp five. Augmented five or minor six. Yeah. Okay, and then the A flat goes to A major, which is a major six. Major six, the A goes to the A sharp, which is a minor seven, which is also a B flat. So that's the sharp six. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with A sharp is also B flat, right? So this is a sharp six or minor seven, and then the B flat goes to a B natural, which is the major seven, and then you have your perfect octave from there. So, can I please have the eraser? Okay. So let me erase this here. Okay, now what we're looking at here is right here, the scale steps. It's root, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. In other words, your major scale formula for every scale is root 2 half steps, 2 half steps, 1 half steps, 2 half steps, 2 half steps, 2 half steps, 1 half step. I also shared that from C to F is a perfect fourth, and that's 5 half steps. Okay, from F to G is 2 half steps. That's called a major second. That's called the link. You're linking the major scale. And from G to C is perfect fourth, so that's another 5 half steps. So that's basically what I shared regarding the upper neighbors, the lower neighbors, the outside, being outside and inside. And like this is the fingerboard study. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. Okay, I certainly appreciate it. We're at Nico's 3 Wednesdays in June, so we'd like to invite you to come over. My son Angelo is the stage manager and the cameraman. Okay, with that said, I'd like to share with you God's skillful, godly wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, and today's reading comes from Deuteronomy 28. And if you faithfully obey the voice of the Lord your God, being careful to do all his commandments that I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your womb, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your herds, and the young of your flocks. Blessed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out. The Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before you. They shall come out against you one way and flee before you 7 ways. The Lord will command the blessing on you in your barns, in all that you undertake, and he will bless you in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. The Lord will establish you as a holy people to himself, as he has sworn to you, if you keep the commandments of the Lord your God and walk in his ways. And all peoples of the earth shall see that you are called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of you. And the Lord will make you abound in prosperity, in the fruit of your womb, and in the fruit of your livestock, and in the fruit of your ground, within the land that the Lord swore to your fathers to give you. The Lord will open to you his good treasury, the heavens to give their rain to your land in its season, and to bless all the work of your hands. And you shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. And the Lord will make you the head and not the tail, and you shall only go up and not down, if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you today, being careful to do them. And if you do not turn aside from any of the words that I command you this day, that I command you today, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Basically, that's the word of God. And from there, from 15 on to 68, they have all the curses. Okay? Today's how to succeed in the music business, follow God's words. Aloha, olohi, hoko, holomoa.